Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I do apologise. I've been suffering from some mental issues which I'm starting to get over now. I would like to thank 2 new subscribers since I last done a video. Yoabi Santos and Fred Griffin for subscribing. Thank you. What we're going to be looking at today is basically gaming on the cheap. Now, you probably already know, if you haven't seen my previous videos, I have an Xbox One. I do have a PS4 and I have a PC. I have my Mac, but I also have this PC here. Now this is the one. This is the one that I was gifted when I first started recording videos, and basically I've been doing stuff with it. Now at the moment, and I will be showing you this, the specs of this computer. So it is an Asus H81M-K motherboard, and it's running a Intel Pentium G3220 dual core CPU at 3 GHz. It has 8 GB of RAM. It has no GPU. It has the internal GPU, which is Intel HD graphics. I couldn't tell you which version of it is, but it's on there. And just zoom in on that, get the best. So I am running Windows 10 Home Edition, and this is on. Get the device manager up. So it is currently running on where is it? Disk drives. Right, so I have 4 disk drives in this computer. I have a Kingston KC 600 512 gig SSD, which I have a Windows 11 partition on. That is basically a mirror of my Mac partition. Everything that I've done on that one is on this one. I have a Patriot P300 128 gig NVMe, SK Hynix M.2 SATA 128 gig, and a Western Digital 1 TB hard drive. Now the way I've got this set up is the Kingston SSD is separate from that's Windows 11 partition. I have currently running Windows 10 Home, which I have running on a SK Hynix M.2 SATA 128 gig. And I also have on the same board, because this motherboard does not support M.2. So I bought an adapter which I've used in previous videos, and Windows natively supports M.2, or Windows 10 does, NVMe. Now the NVMe, or sorry, the PCI Express that's on this motherboard is Gen 2. I know the NVMe is Gen 3, and I'm getting around about 1600 megabytes per second on reads and about 600 on write. That's probably the bottleneck on the PCI Express side, but my SK Hynix, that's running through SSD, that's running through the SATA 6, that's the 6 gigabyte per second that's running through, and so is the Kingston, right? So this is basically gaming on the cheap. Now, as you can see, I have a load of games on the left hand side there. Now, all of these games except for one, which is Counter-Strike Go. Counter-Strike Go does not work. It crashes, and I know why it crashes, because I haven't got a decent GPU in there. Probably the specs on it are too high for this machine, but it's on there. I have it running through Steam. I also have Epic Games launcher. Now I have two old games here, Age of Empires and Age of Empires 3, Angry Birds, Star Wars, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops, Supreme Commander 2, Crisis, Warhammer, Dawn of War 2, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, Fortnite, Homeworld 2 and Oblivion. Right. So all of these games except for CSGO work in some fashion. Now, like I said, it's gaming on the cheap. I have, and I will show you, here's my Patriot NVMe. I have all these games, including my Steam library and my Epix launcher, all running from the NVMe. And just to show you where we at, because I don't want people to say, oh, you've got a GPU in there. Device manager. So display adapters, Intel HD graphics. There's nothing else. It's on a monitor. There's some camera. So basically I'm just running the basic or integrated graphics. It's 128 meg card with this machine. Now I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Some games run absolutely brilliant, like Oblivion, which I'll show you now. So I have to turn off the audio. Right, so I'm just going to load this. I'm just going to load my last save, and as you can see, this is real time, and as you can tell, there is a bit of screen turn. That's fair enough. But visually, it's actually quite good. In all fairness, it is an old game. I think it was 2004 this was made. So, as you can see, that works fine. But the biggest one, the newest one that actually works on this, and I was actually surprised when I installed this, is this bad boy. Now, on the main screen there is a bit of a VSync turn. I've got VSync on in the actual game. Let's see if I can get the big screen up. There we go. See, as you can see there, my CSGO there, that does not work. So as you can see, the VSync on the thingy, and then once it loads in, and I'll also show you the settings that I'm running to actually play this. So we're gonna close this off. Right, as you can see there's my profile. Right, so settings, and we're gonna go for display. So resolution, I've got it on my native monitor resolution, 1366 by 768. I've got frame rate limit of 60 frames per second. Right, this is the main bit. Right, graphics quality and performance. Right, so I've got the 3D resolution at 80%, view distance at medium, textures at low, high resolution textures off, high resolution texture reminders off, meshes on low, VSync on because this monitor requires that, and I've got the rendering mode in performance, which is a beta. It does have issues with DirectX 11 and DirectX 12. So I'm just gonna skip into a game. See if I can get back at angle for use. It's not perfect by any means. Now, if you're one of these people who want top-notch graphics and whatnot, then I would suggest you getting a GPU. It doesn't really bother me that much. I play older games. As you can probably tell, I've got quite a lot of older games, and I play them. This game I've only just been recently playing it with a family member. So right, so as you can see here, it's not like brilliant by any means. It's not like super fast, super smooth, but it works. And again, this is running on a 3 GHz Pentium G3220 with 8 gigs of RAM with an Intel HD graphics. So and as you can see, it's not like brilliant graphics, by any means, but it's playable. I'm getting average around about 25 to 30 frames per second. Sometimes I get more. I get in like low areas, low running areas, I get probably say 40. But I've managed to win a few matches. There I'm running on 50 frames, 45. And as you can see there, absolutely brilliant. Now there is sometimes like jolts and whatnot, but like I said, this is gaming on the cheap. So it plays Fortnite. Now I'm not saying Fortnite's like a massively thingy game. It's not for everybody. But if you want to play something like this, even an older game, then there we go. So I'm just going to try and get killed here. There we are. As you can see, that they disappeared. There we are. I wasn't attempting to try and kill her. Or kill him, her. So I just return that to the lobby. And we'll exit game. And just to show you, now I've had to add a fan into this PC, an extra fan, because I haven't got the money to run, get a radiator, or not a radiator, can't remember what you call them now. Thingy for the NVMe. So I'm just going on because I wanted to show you the temperatures, right? So because this does tell you the temperature of the drive. So test software. So there we go. It was running around about 50 degrees Celsius, and I was getting a lot of warnings. And as you can see there, the transfer mode is PCI Express 2, but the drive itself is PCI Express 3. But if you want to see another game, just let me know in the comments. What I will not change the specs of this computer, right? Not for a while. If whatever game you want to see me try and run, I will try and run it if I can get it. So let me know. And I just unclip that. There's my games collection. The only one that's not on there at the moment because I haven't had a chance to put it on, and I only got it yesterday from CEX. Oh, cancel. Oh, I've lost my camera because I'm messing about with it. There we go. Don't know what's happened there, but yeah. So the only thing I haven't put on is Colin McRae Rally 2. Specs on this. See if I can get the specs there for you. It's Intel Pentium 2. So this will run, no problem. I just haven't had a chance, and I got it for 75p from CEX. Like the other games I've bought, Call of Duty 4, £4. I've actually been getting some stuff from charity shops like Crisis, Age of Empires. I got from charity shops. Ghost Recon I got from CEX for a couple of quid. Now the only game that doesn't run that I've got up here, because it required and it caused a lot of problems. I don't know whether it was because of the specs of the computer, whereas this one here. Now this needs a Pentium of 1 GHz, 256 meg RAM. Now I tried to run it and it was just, the screen was going nuts. I tried VSync, I tried everything, and it wouldn't do anything with it. But I did a test with Windows XP and it worked with Windows XP. So, but like I said, I'm not changing the specs of any specs of my system. So if you want to see me try and play any games, let me know in the comments. If you like this video on gaming on the cheap, then give us a like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. But before I do go, again, I would like to thank Yohabi Santos and Fred Griston for subscribing. And I may be doing, because I'm playing games a bit more now, as I might do a few videos with me gaming. So we'll see on that one. Again, if you want to see that, see me gaming, especially on Fortnite. I'm new to it and I was learning it. In other words, I'm a noob on Fortnite. I've won a couple of games with me stepdaughter on duos, and I've been doing really well. So, like I say, if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll endeavour to do some videos on that, or start streaming that, or if I can't stream it, but I'll do some videos on it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.